Hello everyone, how good of you to join and welcome back to Anno 1800 Extreme. Boy, I am totally in love with this playthrough so far. It is a bit stressful, yes, totally true, but it really feels dynamic overall how the AI is reacting everywhere on this game. So the early pushes were not there, like with the military mod, but I think it's just, especially mid-game starting, it just gets really tense and interesting out there with all the battles that you have as well. And I'm just stoked at what might lie in store for us still. Or perhaps even just some easy world domination. I can't tell at this point. Now, let's just have a look at my latest village that we have here, which is my Rocha. So in Rocha or Rocha or whatever, there is some ship now in. There you go, with some resources. So we can finally build those cannon towers here that we wanted. With that, I get 3 of them. Can I even build a 3rd? I do need the weapons for that. So let's just not do this. And I do have now, let's see, my upgrades already, right? So we can finally go ahead and upgrade some of these houses there. I just need a couple of them really, like here in the front of it, right? To get us a bit of population in here. 120 that we have, 140 that we have, and that's basically already quite enough. So I can build my first clay pit now here. That's already 50 workers that this one is costing me. And the only thing that I would still need is a clipper. I'm going to use a clipper for this trade route that I've planned here because it's only going to be clay, right? And the clipper will take care of that. By the way, about my ships, there we can have 2 more privateer warships and the clipper. I should be careful though about the influence because we cannot go up there too much. Now, I do have a bit of coin ready, 320,000, and I would like to use this on my next share here in PLC Town for Princess Ching, so that's another 300 share value. And let's just go ahead and purchase this. Also, the Admiral is starting to purchase shares here, so Miss Hunt, the monopoly is gone for this island. Let's take this one, a bit of coin, but the 317 is very much appreciated in my balance. But of course, with that, we should also be interested in PLC Town to prosper, right? Because if Princess Ching goes down at some point, we lose the shares or we lose the share value, and thus my balance goes down as well. So share income at the moment is 644 that we have. A nice investment, I'd say, for now. It could also go the other way again if Princess Ching is having a weaker time or something like that. Very good. So there's also the occasional destruction of the harbor artillery just to keep our trades safe for now. I have no plan yet how we continue here because I think this is just too much for my fleet. Battleships, I think it is them that is going to take care of that. Speaking about the battleships, now, let's just see. We have the reinforced concrete, we have electricity. All I need now really is working on my advanced weapons. That's going to be very expensive, right? 2,200 maintenance cost for the heavy weapon factory is a lot, right? So battleships, that's no cheap investment that we are having here. It is also requiring then the electricity, and we do need to find us a proper space somewhere. Yes, somewhere here. There's not that much space available though, so I think we could work on something like that if I can. Let's just see, move this one. It's also not possible. This is going to be tricky. There we got the oil. There I got my advanced weapon factory. That I could probably move somewhere else though. And then I can squeeze in my heavy weapon or my advanced weapon factory then just here. And perhaps have a roll around that. And the only thing we still need is a warehouse. We should have a good warehouse to that. And also, wait a second, fire station is there. Do we have... We don't have a police station here. That might still be something. And then we can squeeze in the warehouse. And we can still have some more furnaces in this block, right? So there we can still make use of that space. Now, we have the steel. We don't have saltpetre. And for that, we do need a fertility. There we have it, in Oria. Oh, the Admiral, he's fighting back there a bit. Just a tiny bit. Let's just have a look what we can do here. Take care of his warships. That's the only thing. Right, he's actually starting to try something here. I'm breaking the blockade. But of course, that's not going to work out. And I'm just going to be very happy about any flotsam that you leave me. There's nothing here, but there is a bit of stuff that we can salvage out of the ocean. A pilot, movement speed and damage slowdown reduction overall. Alright, I'll take it. Not the most valuable thing here. And I really don't like how fast my ships are going down. Like, it's incredible how quickly they lose HP. I don't like these ships. I know the idea is to boost them with some items there as well, but since we're going for battleships soon, I'm not going to do that. Also, yeah. What is going on here? Why was this one destroyed now? With quite a lot of items on board. Are there sea mines here or something like that? Do I see the sea mine? I don't think so. I think we have some sea mines here that the Admiral probably laid out for us. And, ooh, attack range is increased. This is a pretty powerful item. The attack range is not so powerful, but the 58,000 that it's worth it, I'm going to use this. We're going to send this ship then over to Archie, right? Because I want to sell this one for the bit of money that we get out of it, because that is actually another share that we can almost purchase with that. Alright. Another privateer warship then. It's just absolutely required at this point. And then it's the Saltpetre that I was talking about, and that is in Oria. In Oria, people are not that happy right now. Schnapps is missing right now. The workers are not so happy. We might offer them a church, at least that. And I think we can afford the church already. If I go about that. The church would provide some happiness. Let's do this. Let's get a church over here. Right into the city center. That should make people a bit happier, and less riots should be happening then with that. There you go. This is looking good. Right, so with that we can do something. Also, the clipper is ready. Perfect. That's going to be my next trade route. That hopefully survives here too. Going right through the center. And in Roja, we are going to take the clay. Going to be a bit more than that once we build more clay pits. And my twist of coral is doing this trade route here. That should boost my bricks production significantly. I'm going to... Wait a second. Wait for it. I have an option here. We do have these brick factories really close to the center right now of my city. I don't like that because they are polluting, right? They don't look so good. Also, they shouldn't be close to any population buildings because they're, well, ugly and have furnaces and stuff. Instead, I'm going to move them into my electricity area. They're very small, so we can easily squeeze them into these tiny spots that are available there still. And the cool thing is, we're getting a plus 100% production boost on top of that because they're now electrified. And I just love that idea. We can then go ahead, move the warehouse a bit further outside, right? It's really just here for the clay now. And boom, we have more space available for houses that we can then safely squeeze into these spots there. Here perhaps another one, and that's it. Right, there you go. A nice little expansion right here in the center. And we can probably do this with... Wait a second, do we have another one? Oh, the other one is up here already in my electrified area anyway, right? So we are already boosting that. Also the clay pit. So there is a nice bonus now coming out of that. Perfect. Now, it's about time that we upgrade a couple more houses here. That gives me the population that we need. And then I'm able to build the next clay pit. Oh, and Roja is actually a port town now. And here another one. Righto. That's it. 3 more clay deposits that we can use now. And the clay is going to be very, very handy for us. Right, it's going to be very useful as we need just that much. Now, speaking about my resources, we're rather full on a lot of things right now. So I would use this to upgrade. And we can always use all of that for some additional engineers that I can now squeeze into my town. There we got a couple more. And this block here perhaps, and also this block here. And we are already getting pretty low now on the bricks and also on the timber. So another upgrade to workers. And that's all I can afford right now. It's a foul city, a foul right now. The more engineers we have, the unhappier they get if we don't fulfill their goods. So that's another thing. And of course, pollution is putting a lot of unhappiness there on top of everything. So getting items that reduce pollution or moving some of that industry might be something that we should be doing in the future. Right now, I'm not. Right now, we're just going to be very happy with all the additional boosts that we get out of that. I, by the way, will need another another trader there soon. And here, let's sell the telescope for 60k. Some of you might say that's a bad move. I don't know. It doesn't really feel worth it to me. We could use the 60k to get a better item out of it. Perhaps there's a white flag at some point. Or another nice boost like this one here. Hit point increase. It's 87,000 though. But I'll take it because even if we lose the ship, the item still stays with us if we can rescue it or salvage it again early on, right? So that's a nice boost to my HP. I'm not doing anything else here. Most of these items are very useful than once we have steamships like this one here. That's definitely something. But for now, let's just use the hull to boost one of my military ships and its HP because they're going down just way too quickly anyway. And with that, I'm golden. Now, there's 3 warships at the moment. This one's almost complete. I would like to get another clipper out. Fast and agile. And that's basically it that we have right now. Steel beams is looking fantastic. The same with reinforced concrete. So these things I could sell. And I would really like to focus on my saltpetre production now, because now we have a bit of time available there. It's the saltpetre works that I need for that. That's workers, and we have enough workers in Aurea. Oh, and there's another bigger attack now from the Admiral. At the same time as the cannons repair. Incredible. Good move there. Very good move. And Princess Ching is joining. Like, she's not even passing by, right? She's actually joining this attack. Smart move on her there, too. We're going to repay this to her then pretty soon there, I guess. There's lots of flotsam, Steve. We actually are able to save some ships here. Oh, come on! She's actually moving more ships in. And we lose. We lose a lot of ships. Yeah, that's once my defleet. Look at that. Her HP's barely going down while I'm collapsing.
Ship of the line reporting in.
There is one of my other ships that I'm just going to move. Yeah, we are not able to destroy that. And she's joining in with another one. Are you kidding me? Princess Jing, you are supposed to be weak. Nice move there.
A ship was destroyed.
Totally not cool. Okay, I've lost my main fleet here now. Ah, look at that. She actually wants to come after us. Let's destroy this one.
Ship was destroyed.
There's no way that I'm going to let this one live. Even though it's so hard to take down these ships. And flotsam-wise, please let me salvage some of the stuff that we have there.
Was destroyed.
Yes. There's more coming. Impossible that she has so many ships. There's something for the museum. We can use this to increase attractiveness of the island.
Resume the attack, or your siege will end.
Okay. Oh, there's dynamite. Very, very good.
Ship under attack.
That's some nice items there. Let's get them back home. Some of them, of course, belong to me already.
Under attack.
And she's coming in again. Okay.
A ship was destroyed.
Like, that completely took me by surprise now, to be honest. That attack from Princess Jing. Get my ships back home here to the safety of my area. I need to get more ships out there soon to take down the harbor defenses once more that are a bit, yeah, not looking good for now. Let's get some more engineers. There you go, and some more artisans. We need the coin. Perfect. That's some nice. Oh, we are close to 10k there now, and we can even boost this further. Taking another share works out. Let's take it.
You have a share.
Now we're having a share income of 950. And Princess Ching is more and more depending on us. So we could at some point, of course, take this island over. That would be 1.3 million. Sounds like a lot right now, but with 10k on the plus side, we might have a good go there. Okay, there's just some flotsam that was empty, just useless items there. And this is the one that I want, the dynamite here. And then we got some nice other bonuses as well that we can use. Alright. That really did hurt us there. I can say that. Let's take that, and from Neptune, let's get us some bricks that we need for the saltpetre works now. Everything else is actually there. Let's get us some windows, right, and some steel beams we can afford. Lots of them. Very nice. And let's get this over to Aurea. And on the other hand, what we still need to boost then is the rendering works for the dynamite factory. Now let's just see. We don't need one heavy weapon factory for now. I cannot afford more, right? We're going to boost this one anyway. but I need one. That is one dynamite factory, so this is rather easy. And this means one rendering work, which means one pig farm, right? It's really just 1 to 1 to 1, and we can do it like that. So let's build us a pig farm and a rendering work. And that's basically it for my tallow, for my additional tallow production. And then there comes the steel in, and this is really cheap as well. And steel, we should have plenty. Yes, we're capped on it. Perfect, so no problem. We can actually make this one work already. Dynamite factory that I need in addition. It does require, no, it's improved electricity. That's an important detail. And yes, I can use the dynamite factory in here somewhere. I might move those guys up there a bit. Lucky this costs barely anything. And with that we can squeeze it in here. Perfect. The dynamite factory. We can actually build this. Oh, I need the bricks. Alright. I need the bricks for that.
New orders?
Meanwhile, the resources are coming in Oria. And in Oria, we have a defended harbor area, but it's this one. If I build my Saltpetre works here, I'm pretty sure it gets destroyed. Do we have weapons? I don't think so. I can get the fisheries over there though. Yes. Let's move the fisheries.
No space left.
Because they're the cheap buildings. Let's move them over. They're easy to repair. So if there's an attack coming, we only lose the fisheries. Oopsie. And this one here. And I'm pretty sure they're getting attacked, but I will have to go with that. And then we have the space available now, which will make it possible to use the Saltpetre works here. Perfect, there it is. Can I use 2? 2 would be amazing. I don't think so. I think... Nope. Nope. It's because the cliffs are on that side. It's very hard making this one work. Ooh, come on. Don't be so hard on me. Yes, this one's working at least. Holy cow. Right, so there we can use 2. Because they're producing every 2 minutes only. Right, so 0.5 per minute. We need 2 to produce 1 per minute to make it even for the dynamite factory. I just need 2. And that's it. Let's build them. Both of them. There you go. Saltpetre works in all their glory. Beautiful buildings, really. Lots of details to them.
Time determines victory from defeat.
Getting the materials out, I think we could even boost it. Yeah, it's possible. It's absolutely possible boosting this by 50% later on. Very good. The next warships are coming out and my next clipper, Tethys. And wait a second, we have a trade route here for the fur and the hops that is coming in right now. Nope, it's not this one. It's this one. And as we can see, fur is really low, right? So instead of using a second row here for the fur, I'm going to use this one for the Saltpetre. There it is. It's also not going to be more than that. I don't think so. My cotton. Trader's gone, so let's use a clipper on that for now. How's it looking, by the way, there in the new world? The rum is forever secured thanks to having the position over here now. But the cotton, it's a bit of a different beast, right? We have the defense, but there's just a lot of pirates in the area. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, the very good thing is now, yes, heavy weapon factory, 85,000 it costs me. So it's not going to be an easy investment. I've got a few more ships up again. And the Admiral hasn't rebuilt his harbor defense yet. Right, so I'm just going to get some of my ships over. I've only got 3. Nope, there should be a 4th one somewhere. Oh, and there's still dynamite on board. Let's do this. There is my 4th one, right? That's moving here right now. Oh, and look at that. Also, sales is a bit low there. Let's get the dynamite on the way for now. That's 54k already that we have to pay there. It's insane, right? And there is my trade ships. Harbor tiller has been repaired. And that's happening here now, right? So this channel, once again, is not secure for us. We could go around here. We could once again move around it. And I think for now I'm going to choose this. Right, so let's just see. We got the grain here. I need to move this a bit closer to Princess Ching. And this is really tricky now.
A ship was destroyed.
And then we got the rum trader. And the rum trader will probably need to use Totenkopf in between in order to get to the island there. I mean, it's a royal galleon. It might survive. And then we got the whole clay. That also moves around Totenkopf there first before it gets down there. Unfortunately, we need to do it like that for now. This is nasty. It's just the rum here. Yeah, no idea. Got no idea. We will probably use Totenkopf as a waypoint there once more. Just like in the old days. This point. And move it over there. Getting rid of that. Because the channel is just not secure. I can't waste so many ships on these harbor artilleries there all the time. So we will have to use it. The range is insane though. It will still get me. It will still get me there. I will need to take them down again. It's an expensive blockade that I need to keep intact. Yep, but I will have to. Let's just see. The rum, was it right? Yep, let's get rid of Totenkopf there once more. We're just going to blockade it again. Put them back on normal.
Attention for the admiral.
There's a bit of materials here. Let's get those 4 ships once again then down. I think I'm going to wait a few more seconds to get my next warships in. Make this one easy. Now the engineers are really unhappy in my town. Unfortunately, they would need penny farthings. That is an easy thing actually to do. It only requires steel and caoutchouc. Let's just check it out. We have caoutchouc, lucky us, in Tombola. So here we can use that. It's also one of our trade routes that is rather easy to maintain because, yeah, the trade route, right, is just at the end here. We already have the sugarcane. I don't want to waste too much space. Lucky, caoutchouc doesn't require so much. I just need to check out how much penny farthings we would already need. 2. So I'm planning with 6 at the moment in mind to keep this one going. That would be 6. We produce every 15 seconds actually, which is insane. So that's 4 per minute. We only need 2 factories tops, right? Problem is, 1 bicycle factory needs 4 caoutchouc. So as a maximum, I need 8 caoutchouc plantations to make this one work. If I want to make this work. We could also use the docklands on this, to be honest. Might be a valid option. Alright, I kind of like managed to put them all into this spot here. That would be 8. That would be working as a maximum caoutchouc consumption that we have. Let's go ahead and build that. And let's build 4 for now, because that's what we basically need, right? Those 4. We could also boost them, of course. And we could boost them quite a bit, right? So even then, we have a buffer there that we can still work with. Let's actually build to build up a bit of a surplus here. Let's build 5 of them for now. And we have the rum trader working on this, and it's a royal galleon with lots of capacity, and it will be able to use also the remaining one here for 2 more caoutchouc, right? To really squeeze in as much as possible into 1 ship, because those ships are really hard right now to build. That's that. I'm still waiting for my next privateer warships before we can really do anything here. The clay one I'm going to pause for now because it's all about that harbor artillery there. Ah, and he uses this one for the actively now using it for oil. That makes it even more important for us to really get all out there. Alright, I'm waiting now a bit. We also need a bit more money before I can start my advanced weapons. And then it's on to battleships hopefully soon. And of course, bicycles. Stay tuned.